Alright, boys, this is iPad time. I've got my iPad here and I'm going to try and put it on my laptop keyboard to make sure it doesn't press any buttons. Hopefully, the mic's coming through. And where's my pen? So, iPad time because what I've got here from New Year's, I've been looking at it, was like the master plan. The master plan of how I'm going to set this business, how I'm going to be ready for scale. I know this is going to blow so quickly that I have had to think about so many things. Like, how do I, like, what the funny thing is about people when I see them online is like they all complain about not having clients or not having enough clients. But if I really ask someone, hey, my screen's doing. Hey, if I send you 10 clients right now, imagine you got 10 clients in a day right now. Would you even be able to handle 10 clients? And throughout my internet history, fuck no. Especially when I was doing funnels and Facebook ads, one client was difficult enough. Literally, one client was difficult. Because it pretty much took a month for me to do all the work. Yeah, they paid me 5k, but it took me a month literally to fill in the stuff, make sure to check ads, make sure to write the copy. This was before AI, you lucky motherfuckers. It's such an easy time to be alive right now and make some money and show this to clients, which is what I'm pitching. So I've had to ask a lot of questions, so I never go back to that state again because I hated that time. I hated working with clients. I used to self-sabotage myself. I didn't want more clients. Why would I get on a Zoom call when it's just going to create more work for me, more stress. So I kind of did work, but I didn't really want to do work. You get the point. And most likely I'm saying this because I know a lot of you young freelancers can relate to this or are going through this right now. And I'm telling you, you got to design things that are productized, systemized. You already have people in place, because when you get to 20, 30 clients, 50 clients a week, then you got to be very careful, because you don't want refunds coming in. You definitely don't want chargebacks coming in, because they'll just fuck your Stripe account and you'll get that banned and it'll create more issues. I've had my Stripe account banned once. It's not fun ordeal, because to get another one is a ball ache. You have to use a different card, name, everything, laptop, IP address, all that shit. So yes, it's one of those mornings where I'm erming. The plan is now, right now, in this very minute, I'm gonna have me doing all the sales calls, all the calls on a single line power dialer. Now, what that means is, the annoying thing with Go High Level, for example, is we have a buyer number, and you have a list of 10,000 people. You can ring people one by one by one by one by one, which is nice. It does automatically. You don't have to dial things. This isn't like the freaking 80s. We have to have the rotary phone or actually type in the digits. It rings the numbers, which is great. I want to start off that way. But what I'm next going to invest in is Kixi, because it can go up to 4 lines or 10 lines. Because the cool thing of this, the way it scans the way the system works, is I can call 10 numbers at once, and it will check which one's going to voicemail, which one's not answering, which one is a dead number, and it will eliminate those ones. Using a single dial, I have to ring those people and then wait for them to, literally wait 30 seconds for someone to pick up. It's annoying. It takes things slower. This way, I can be on the phone even pretty much every minute I'm on the phone. There is no dead time, really. Plus, there's a feature called local presence, which means if I'm calling US people, I'm not sure if I do it for UK, but for US people, when I call different cities like Chicago, New York, North Carolina, LA, they all have different number codes. And usually a person won't pick up the phone if it's from a different area. That's just generally because they all know, okay, this is from Chicago, this is not my area code. What this Kixi does is it rotates their own numbers that you can temporarily buy, and it rotates it, and it calls that person from a random number, which is linked to you temporarily, and make sure it's the right area code of the person you're ringing. Fucking epic. Plus, it rotates it, so if that number is marked as spam or whatever, they have their own system where they check this stuff, and they weed out all the shit spam numbers. So if I get marked as spam on this one line, I have to cancel the number, get a new number. Basically, it's a bit annoying, and you don't really know when a number has been marked spam or spam, likely a business or whatever it is. Whereas this fixes that, and I can be on the phone so quickly, and that's gonna go from literally me doing 3 Zoom calls a day to 5 Zoom calls a day to 10 Zoom calls a day. And my goal, the way I'm going to use to hire people when I start doing my content, is have a video where I do 10 deposits in a day. That's going to be a really cool hiring video to my sales team, because as you know, there is the SWAT team, sniper team, which is the sales team, and then the support team. Right now I'm focused on the sniper team because I want to free up my time. I do want to be on the calls, but I don't want to be on the calls, and I don't want to be the bottleneck. If I take a day off, that means the business has done zero. Yes, we do client stuff, but it's really done zero in terms of new acquisitions. So this sniper team needs to be active, and I've got Julian ready. These are the guys already tested. Steven is going to help me for the onboarding as well. Kingsley, a guy I've spoken, I actually met in Miami, so he's going to be part of it, and he can actually have access to a whole call center in Nicaragua. That means I can literally, the way he told me is, it's almost like upgrading a computer. If I want more RAM or more hard drive space, I just buy the thing and stick it in. So I can buy literally offices in Nicaragua where, you know, there's like 5 salespeople, and if I pay a bit more, good, I got now 10 salespeople and 15 salespeople. Truly epic. This is truly limitless. And as I kind of wind back to my original question, how do I handle 50 clients a week? Well, that's a nice problem to have, of course, but it also comes with its own problems. And that's why I'm being very, very focused these past few months, and that's why it's taken so long to do this stuff, because I've had to have systems and people to run this and know how I'm going to scale this, because I don't want to be figuring this stuff out once we're, you know, getting 10, 20 clients a week, and then I'm sucked back in the business. I'm not, you know, not even seeing the sunlight for a week because I have to work on the business because things are imploding, and I don't want to shut off the sales either, because then that kind of kills morale of the sales team. So this is ready. Cannot wait to start launching this. So I'm ready to, you know, put this up to how many people I need, whatever X number that is. And now once that's systemized, Yasser, boy's going to be doing the members area. So I'm going to be literally documenting. You can obviously use your brain to figure out what I'm actually writing, because, you know, I'm not going to be here drawing a piece of art for you, because this video would be 3 times as long. So I'm going to be documenting everything, but the 5R formula, my call recordings, hot seats, where I bring on people, my potential team members, and show them and pretend I'm a client and actually kind of grill them or role play with them to make sure they're ready to handle clients. I don't just want to chuck them out into the wolves. I want to kind of first role play them themselves, give them my own feedback. Eventually, you know, sales team leaders will be doing this. 5R formula, call recordings, obviously a community where we can all share stuff, and there's going to be literally a leaderboard, like top 10. Once we have 10, 20, 30 salespeople, there's going to be a leaderboard. There'll be literally prizes. Prizes for, I'll do a little trophy. There we go, a little trophy. Go on, little fight or whatever. Trophy for the big winners. You know, like a free iPad, because, you know, iPad's very handy, or, you know, a second monitor or a microphone, whatever they fucking need. Maybe the best first prize is Kixi access, because I have to pay like $2,000 per year for each user. But, you know, that they go from a single line dialer to now a multi-line dialer, which means the income is going to blow up, and that's going to be a reward for the highest, you know, performance. I'm not going to kind of reward the little bottom of the tier. They got some work to do, but eventually everyone's going to be on it. So it's getting very exciting. That means now my time is freed up to do content, videos like, you know, me doing 10 deposits in a day, running that, and also somewhat of a documentary. So not only am I documenting the results, but I also have like a story of how I got into this, issues that freelancers may face, people working on their own, the problems of having your own agency, because I don't want just newcomers going off creating their own agency. I want them to join this agency, this AA agency, AI Automations Agency. That's what I'm pitching. SMMA, as you all know, is fucking dead. We will run ads for clients, but only once we've set up the core systems and everything is optimized to run ads. Otherwise, clients lose money, and it's just not a fun experience. Which is one pain point I'm going to dig in on the calls with clients is, you know, what's your experience been like so far? Have you run ads before? How did it go? Did you even get your money back? You know, have you been burnt in the past? And a lot of these guys have been burnt in the past, thanks to all the SMA freaking 14-year-olds trying to pitch the latest product. But I'm going to leverage that pain to then sell AAA, because that's the reason why their ads failed. And how do I know this? Because I ran ads for 5 years and I've burnt a lot of client money as well, but also made them a lot of money. So I've learned my lessons. So that's essentially the plan. I'm gonna be scaling. Got my 100x army thing. I need to show you this shit. I keep showing it, but now I don't know if I show you the multiplied version. Whereas an army of 1 million. I think I already covered this in the previous video, but when I asked God, I had a conversation. I was like, what do I want this year? I was like, God, just give me an army of 1,000 people. Give me an army of 1,000, and I can conquer the world. And recently, I kind of looked at it. And I was like, what the fuck is 1,000? Give me 1 million. Give me 1 million people. Drop my pin. Let me put that away so I don't step on it. Give me 1 million people. What is 1 million? These guys have like followers of 1 million. Like Tony Robbins, how many followers he got? Like this is gonna blow beyond anything. And soon I'm gonna have a wait list of salespeople. People literally begging to come on this. Now, not that this is artificially created, because you can artificially create deadlines and urgency and scarcity, but literally I've got to have my support team ready to handle the amount of salespeople. Because as the sales team grows, the sniper team, I've also got to add people to the support team to make sure the clients are handled and nothing's breaking. We don't have any growth pains as businesses have, when they reach a certain stage. They kind of plateau for a little bit, fix their issues and go up. I don't want any of those issues. I've had those issues before. I'm pretty seasoned in that aspect. I've been doing this 13 fucking years. Like this isn't the first rodeo for me. I've made the mistakes. I've learned from other people's mistakes. I've had coaches and mentors. So obviously I'm even hiring mentors for this. I'm investing in people just to teach me, people who already ran $150 million companies who are making $150 million a year. That's what, over 10 million a month. So when I talk about my 1mm goal of 1 million a month, I just say that one is assigned to me, but really I'm like, nah, that's not even that much. Like, it should be really 10 million a month, bare minimum. Because I've seen other guys doing this stuff, in the digital industry, who run in much bigger companies. But I can also get their feedback on how to improve, how to streamline things, how to hire people. So it's going to go up and up and up. That's what I'm destined to do. This is my purpose, is to build massive fucking companies, sell them, employ a lot of people. I've thought about just having a little side hustle business where I'm making 10, 20k a month. That's cute. I've been there, done that. It bores me. I want offices. I want, be around in different cities, studios where I can record different things, whether it's in America or Bali or whatever, it's like Dubai, whatever need to be, multiple bank accounts, multiple investments, money being financed into stocks and real estate, all that stuff. But the biggest asset really that I'm pushing is digital real estate. So that's what I already want you to marinate on. This is what I'm pushing. This is the new age of digital real estate, where there's not buildings, there's no rent to pay, there's no landlords, no government. There is stuff you don't see is digital, but it truly is. When you map it out and all the clients, all the tech and the software, it all links together like this motherboard, this huge kind of web all around the world. And that is digital real estate, because the beautiful thing about this, clients pay monthly. So every time, there's 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 clients a month, each paying, around $299 times whatever, just do 1,000, do the math on that. That's, 300 grand a month already. So I'm already at a third of the goal. Plus there's going to be upsells and other stuff and other things I'm going to do to multiply this. That's it for now. Pretty pumped. Boy, am I fucking ready. Boy, am I ready. When I speak to God, and I was like, why am I still here? Why am I still in this apartment? I've been here for so long. I want to get the fuck out of it. And loud and clear it came. By your own choosing. I know when there's just a message being downloaded into me, because everything becomes really clear and quiet, and then it's like, by your own choosing. It's very, very, very quickly. So why am I still here? By my own choosing. I totally agree, because I haven't been taking the right steps. I've been procrastinating on it. I've been afraid of this growing so quickly, and having responsibility, having a lot more responsibility than I've ever imagined. But I knew this was coming, but now it's here. It's a bit like, oof, I don't want to open the door and see what's on the other side, because it's like this. is this huge leap in identity and responsibilities and being of a person, having to take action. Some days, you may not feel like it. The team kind of wants you to perform. You have to perform. You have to be a leader, which is ultimately very, very scary when you have 20, 30, 50 people looking at you, plus hundreds of clients also relying on you. It's a scary thought, but I've what's the word? I've had my peace. I'm at peace with it now, and I'm ready to take action. So that's it for now. And cool, I'll leave you with it, and let's implement it. This is March 4th, 2024. Let's just see what happens in a month, 2 months, a year from now. Very exciting.